Hello, so this question is falling under a topic that we get to call gas volume calculations, even as I get to teach you and make it simple to the point that you are going to understand what I will be teaching. I want you to understand that gas volume calculations are easy, especially when the reactants and products are all gases. In this case, have you seen, we've got these two reactants that are gases. Even this one, which is a product, is also a gas. So this means that this is a simple question and we are going to answer it so easily. So you need to understand there is a part that we get to call, even as we get to answer these questions. I want you to understand what we get to call Avogadro's. So there's what we call Avogadro's. There's what we call Avogadro's laws. This is something that I want you to understand. This is something I want you to know. So whenever we are talking about Avogadro's laws, you need to understand that these states that the number of, so whenever we are talking about the number of what? The number of volume of a gas, of gases. So the number of volume of gases equals to, so I'm going to say that equals to the what? Equals to the same, so equals to the same number. Same number of what? Same number of moles. So this is just to summarize this law. So you need to understand that this law states that the number of volumes of gases at the same temperature and pressure contains the same number of moles. So they get to contain the same number of moles. So for us to answer these questions that you are able to see here, I'm going to use this law that is here. This is what I'm going to use. So straight away I dive into the questions and how can I answer the questions that are here? How can I answer the questions that are here? The question is saying that, so let me go now to the questions. I guess you've gained some little information. When 100 centimeters cubed of hydrogen is sparkled with 100 centimeters cubed of oxygen at 110 degrees Celsius, steam is produced. First question, which reactant is in excess? They want us to find the reactant which is in excess, and looking at this particular equation, this equation is already balanced. This is a balanced chemical equation. So what I'm going to do is that I know, okay, the mole ratio that is here, what I need to do, okay, for me to answer this, I need to understand that this one is having what? This one is having 100. Have you seen? 100 centimeters cubed. This is what? This is hydrogen. So I divide it with those number. The mole ratio that is there, that is 2. So if I divide here, the answer that I'm going to get will be what? Will be 50 moles. So I get 50 moles of hydrogen. Just like this. You move to this one, oxygen. So oxygen is having what? Same 100. So I say 100 centimeters cubed over. The number that we've used to balance there, it is a 1. There is a 1. So I put a 1 there. So this means that if I divide here, I'm going to get 100 moles, like this. So if I ask you, which one is a limiting reagent here? You are going to tell me that the limiting reagent here is what? Is this one. Hydrogen is a limiting reagent. So this one is called a what? A limiting reagent. This one is a what? A limiting reagent. But the question is telling us to say, how have I known that this one is a limiting reagent? Because it is having less number of moles. This one that has remained, the oxygen, is now what we are calling the reactant in what? In excess. So this one is the what? Reactant in what? In excess. Why is oxygen a reactant in excess? Because oxygen is having bigger number of moles, just like the way I've illustrated. So this is how you need to answer this particular question, as simple as this. We now move on to question B. So the question is telling us which reactant is in excess. This is what you just say, oxygen. We move now to B. How can we answer B? How can we answer B? So for us to, what volume of steam would be produced? We want to find the volume of steam that will be produced. So the volume of steam that will be produced, how can we answer this wonderful question? You say, okay, this is having, obviously, you are going to equate the two, this one to that one. This is what we are going to do. So we equate the two. I will say 2 moles, have you seen 2 moles of what? I'm using a limiting reagent. So you get to use a limiting reagent. So 2 moles, so I've got these are 2 volumes. So I'm going to say, since I'm talking about volume, so I'll say 2 volume, just one and the same. 2 volumes equating to what? Equating to 2. Also 2 volume. I guess you haven't forgotten about it. Avogadro's law. 2 volumes of that gas. Here I'm given 100. Have you seen I'm given 100? How about this side? I put X because I want to calculate that one. So instead of saying 2 moles to what? We are using volumes because we understand the Avogadro's law. Because we know that this law that we are using here, I told you that it states that this law, the Avogadro's law, gets to state that the number of volume of gases at the same temperature and pressure contains the same number of moles. So that is the one I'm using. I find X here. How can I answer this particular question? That is 2X is equal to 100 times 2, that is 200. I divide both sides by 2, even there by 2. So meaning that the answer that I'm going to get here, X will be equal to this cancel, that into that is 100. So I say that is what? 100 centimeters cubed, or cubed centimeters. I just say therefore, so this is what I'm going to say. Therefore, steam there is having what? Steam, volume of steam. So I will say volume of steam, therefore volume, so volume of what? Therefore volume of steam. So I will say volume of steam is what? 100 centimeters cubed. So steam, this same steam, which is what? Water. The steam, water is in gaseous state. So this is where we are going to end from. So this is how you get to answer a question that gets to come in an exam under this part. You just answer it exactly like this. So this is where I'm going to end from. I guess I've helped you to revise through certain questions, exam questions. And those of you, this is November 2024. You are a grade 12 next year or GCE. I'm here to help you in mathematics, sciences, and biology. This is my WhatsApp number. So you get to WhatsApp me on WhatsApp. This is my number. Don't forget to like this particular video and let me know where you are watching me from. This is where we get to end from. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Don't forget to share this, and if you want tuitions, you WhatsApp me on this number. You get to be part of my class. I get to help you at an affordable fee. Thank you so much.